ischemic stroke. An ischemic stroke is when blood supplied to your brain is cut off, and when it's cut off, that part of the brain dies. So it's a lack of oxygen to the brain due to the blood vessels a lot of times just constricting or dying. The different reasons for ischemic stroke when the arteries just basically dying or cut up with oxygen can be caused from smoking, high cholesterol, hypertension, diabetes, and excessive alcohol intake are some reasons you can get ischemic stroke. Ischemic stroke also is when you get it, you could oftentimes it's been called the worst headache someone's ever had. So like, oh, I have the worst headache ever. A lot of times people that it could be a stroke. There's smaller versions called TIAs, which are trans-ischemic attacks, but an ischemic stroke will basically it can incapacitate you. It could give you a loss of consciousness. So you have a bad headache. It could automatically paralyze half your body, give you visual disturbances, incoordination, vertigo, dizziness. I mean, you could just and then obviously confusion. And it could, it could be dangerous because it could mess with your swallowing and things of that nature as well. So it could be a life-threatening incident. If you can get the person to a hospital within an hour to a stroke center, they can give them TPA. And if they give them TPA within the hour, then they can also be transported to the ICU and be monitored for over a 24-hour period while they're on the TPA. And during that time, you're going to just monitor their LOC. You're going to do the National Institute for Health stroke scale, and then basically by doing that, you'll work yourself through sensory functions, neglect coordination, deep tendon reflexes, and cranial nerve functions as well. You also do mental status and arousal orientation. If it's a really bad stroke, they'll score 25 or above. If it's just severe, it'll be 15 to 24. If it's mild to moderate, it'll be 5 to 14, and if it's mild, it'll be 1 to 5. Strokes can be life-changing, and once you're on it, it could be an uphill battle just to reach some kind of baseline. A lot of times your activities of daily living or ADLs are compromised at that point. Some people can't swallow and must be put on a PEG tube, a percutaneous tube, just to be fed and nourished because due to their inability to swallow, or whenever time they swallow, they cough. So they'll need to be put through a swallow study or a bariatric swallow study. Just to see if they can eat. That's a long up-road battle for someone that had a stroke possibility. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.